Hey, you guys! It's literally me. I'm Bunny. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I say stuff, and sometimes I do stuff. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video today! Alright, so this is like, you probably, maybe, I don't know, seen my last video. I did a half face of the Ciel skin tint, which is on this side, and then the other half was the Prada Reveal foundation. We did prep with the YSL blurring primer for both sides. So that is the kind of look that you achieve with the Prada and the Ciel with this particular primer. So I just finished like filming that one, and then I said that we were going to be doing a full face of like new cream products and just different products that have like a cream base that I have been using lately. This foundation look was from the last video, and now we're going to jump into the rest of my face. So if you recognize this outfit, that is because it's from last week's video. So yeah, I have a bunch of new like cream products and cream related products that I want to talk about today. I did use my Rare Beauty under eye brightening and then the House Labs concealer underneath my eyes, and then I have just a Sephora brow pen on right now. So that's what I have on my face right now. What we are going to do today is talk about my new Westman Atelier Glow Trio, which is a bronzer, blush, and highlight. We are also going to talk about these About Face liquid eyeshadows that I picked up at the Ulta sale. They were half off, so I got each of these for $8, plus the About Face eye primer. We're going to talk about those. We're also going to talk about the 3 new prototype brushes from Rephr. I was in New York in the hotel just chilling before I had to go see another one of my friends, and I got a notice that Rephr was putting a concept prototype out of a set of 3 brushes, which are synthetic. Normally Rephr does natural goat hair brushes, and so this was their first attempt at the synthetic kind of brush mixture, specifically to be used for creams. And I'm so sorry that they're dirty. I had planned to do this video a while ago when I had clean brushes and it just didn't work out. So yeah, they're dirty because I have been using them, and just spoiler alert, I really like them a lot. I was able to get this whole set for $36, which is a tremendous deal for Rephr brushes. I believe I did a community post for them at that time. I think you had like 1 day left to get them, and if you didn't pick them up, I'm so sorry. These are great cream brushes. And then I think the last thing that we're going to talk about is I actually got 2 new shades of the Ritual Defeat Eye Soot. This one is in Fauna. I also got Cultist. Neither of those really work with the other colors and outfit that I'm wearing today. Fauna is a little bit better, so we're going to talk about that on top of the About Face eyeshadows. I guess I talked too much in my last video. I'm like losing my voice a little bit. Oh, the other thing we're going to talk about is this amazing Olehenriksen like lip balm. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. I picked this up at Ulta when it was released, and holy shit, do I like this stuff. So yeah, that's everything that we're going to be talking about today. So I'm wondering if I should put my hair back. I'm not really sure. Ah, fuck it, I did it anyway. So let's start with some bronzing contour type things. I don't really contour that much, so let's just start with the Westman Atelier. If you guys caught my full face of samples video, I actually got to try the Westman Atelier Glow Trio in sample sizes, and I actually really did like them. The thing was, this is actually the deeper set, and this is their holiday edition. So the ones that I tried in the sample video were like, I think it was called Biscuit for the bronzer and Petal for the blush. And then this is actually in the shade Truffle, and the blush is called Doo Doo. Or Dow Dow. I don't know. It's D-O-U-D-O-U. Like, I mean, I picked up the deeper set because as much as I loved the formula of those ones that I did in the sample, I did feel like a lot of it blended away. And so I wanted to try the deeper set, and they actually had this on sale. So this is like I think I like $128 or something for the 3 of these, but I ended up only paying like 46. So I was like, I'm just buying them. I don't care if they're too deep for me or not. I'm buying them. I want to have them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, well, I also got the highlighter. I don't use this one very much. This is the Light Up stick, and it's a little bit deep for a highlighter. I'll put it on in the video just for shits and giggles, but I don't really use it that much. But these two I actually really do like. So let's go ahead and start with the truffle color. And I am actually going to pull out, oh, this is so dirty. Hold on 1 second, please. I actually used this brush to apply the CL in the last video. So it's a little. I have been using this also to apply this stick bronzer. I understand this is designed to just, but I have found that when I do that, it starts to kind of pull up the base that I have. So I do like using a brush. So this is the Rephr BO2. This is their first prototype in a foundation / cream brush. You can see that it is angled like this. They are very soft, densely packed bristles. I have been really enjoying this. It really does work with this CL skin tint very, very well. I am very pleased with how it is working for that. So what I'm going to do here is take the stick and then I just brush a little bit on to the brush like that. And it's wet, so it's looking a little, but then I'm just going to start tapping it on to the areas that I would need some bronzer or contour. So then I'm just gonna softly blend that out up into where I would put natural bronzer or contour. Look how fucking gorgeous that is. I know this is like the deeper skin tones, but I actually have a skin tone where it can actually kind of work in that way. Now remember, I have the skin tint on the side that I'm working right now, and then I have the Prada on this side. So sometimes it does take makeup a little bit differently, but I mean, look how pretty that is. This CL, it is so gorgeous. It's like a little bit glowy. The Prada foundation is a little demi matte, but the CL is like super glowy. And I mentioned in my last video that I put the CL on my worst side of my face that has the melasma and the ruddiness, because I wanted you to see like how pretty it actually is even on the worst side of my face. But it is gorgeous. Like, I'm loving the way it looks. And I also mentioned in that video that it wears really well all day. And I just like to go underneath just to give my non-existent jawline like a little bit more definition. All right, so there is the Westman Atelier bronzer in Truffle. So pretty, very, very glowy. You saw it disperse really, really beautifully on my skin. And, you know, that might be some of the amazing skin prep that I had in the prior video. But yeah, really, really do like this one. So we're gonna go into the blush, and it is called DOU, which is like Dao Dao, I guess. I'm not sure. I really did like the petal color that was in the sample set, which is in the light set. I really did like that one. I do like this one too. It has a little bit more of like a cooler tone to it, which is like kind of nice. So you see it goes on very like pigmenty, but as you blend it out, it just kind of like melts into the skin. Oh, so pretty, guys. So freaking pretty. With just that like beautiful skin tint and like a natural flush up in there. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. So easy, right? Didn't have to fuss with like a bunch of brushing out or anything like that. It just kind of absorbs into the skin. I really do attribute that to this Rephr brush. This brush, very, very good for creams. So props to Rephr. I already got my little, so I get it at that discounted rate because they'll send you a form to talk about what you thought about the brushes. And I already did get that, and I haven't clicked on it yet, but I do have to review what I feel about these brushes. And I can tell you, I love this one. I'm not even really like a cream girl or a brush application girl for liquids, but I'm loving the way that this looks. I mean, look how pretty this looks. And then the highlighter, I don't think I used it hardly at all. I mean, like, I'll tap it on if you guys are just like curious, but it is a little bit deep for me. But I mean, if you just want to get like a little bit of like a sparkle on there, here, I'll put a little bit here too. I mean, like, I'm just not really a highlighter person, especially on this side where I've got such a glow going, because I haven't put any powder down yet. That was another thing about this CL is it stays like a little bit glowy and wet until you set it down, which gives you a ton of time to work with cream products. So yeah, the highlighter is like, it's whatever. And not that you got to see it, but I did apply my under eye brightener and concealer with this other Rephr brush. This is the B01. This is also an angled concealer brush. It is super dense and super soft, but man, it definitely got up in there. Maybe I can put in some footage of the last video. And another one that Rephr kind of knocked out of the park. I really do like this one a lot. And then speaking of the brushes, we're going to move into this. So this is the last brush that is in the collection. This is the B03. I was using it before I got these About Face paints. I was using this to blend out my eyeshadow concealer or primer or whatever, and so it does like have like a little bit of that in there. But then I got these guys and I have been using it to blend out those. So yeah, this is dirty and I'm so sorry. I had a video where these were clean and I was going to use them, but it just didn't happen. So yeah, let's go ahead. I also purchased this because in the Ulta Beauty sale, this was also 50% off. So I believe I got this for $6.50, I think. This is the About Face eye primer in smoothing. So it is just a wand. I'm going to apply that to my lids. This is, I want to say this is just like a typical eye primer. I don't know if there's anything really special about it, but I wanted to get it because I was going to be experimenting with the fluid eye paints, and I figured I might as well just get the eye primer that's like made to work with them. I don't know if there's anything special about this because these guys actually really do steal the show. Like, I was super sus about these. Like, I was like, I'm not really a liquid cream eye girl in the first place, but I was really curious of like, first of all, I love this packaging. It's like a matte, like soft. I really do like the component, and was just really curious. And since I was getting them for $8 on the Ulta Beauty sale, I was like, all right, let me try them. And I actually like them a lot. So much that I ordered 2 more colors that are coming in the mail. So, I have a problem with that. Like, I really need to stop doing that. For real, when I was in New York, like one of my girlfriends was like, God, how much makeup do you have and how much do you spend? And I'm like, listen, I don't got kids and I make a decent living. So if I want to buy makeup, I can buy makeup. So we're going to be putting on the color Weightless. This is like a very, very deep brown. I do like this color as well. This is called Capulet. This is a very light brown, but it is very, very warm leaning, very warm leaning. And I just think like this with my outfit and the blush color, I just think this was going to work a little bit better. I want to preface you guys, this stuff, like, the littlest bit goes a long way, like the littlest bit. So you have to be so careful unless you are doing some sort of like artsy, like hard line cut crease thing. This is going to spread, like it's going to spread. So I can't even put it on both eyes at the same time because it does dry down super fast. So I'm hoping that I can get all this together on video. So I'm just going to put that tiny dot there, and then I'm going to take this Rephr brush and start smoothing it out. Like it's, and then it goes into like an actual like powder. It's so crazy. So it's a liquid, but it like starts spreading out as you work it into the skin into like an eyeshadow powder. It's crazy. I've never used anything like it before, and that could just be me being so novice, but I mean, like, how easy was that? No fallout, obviously. And let me tell you, the lasting power, again, don't know if it's this and this together. I don't know. The lasting power, so good. So good. Does not crease on me whatsoever. It is totally intact by the end of the day for me. Like, I see why this is like a high performing, like, wear it out or like artsy type thing, because man, the formula is just so, it's so solid. Like, that's why I ordered some other colors, because I was like, man, you know, these are great bases for me when I want to use a sparkly topper and I don't want it to crease. So I went ahead and got some more neutrals. Actually, I think I got a pink too. So, all right, I'm just going to put a little dot right there. You can see, and I'm trying to work as fast as I can here because it does dry down like really, really quickly. And then I'm going to take the brush. Again, this is that Rephr brush that is made for cream products. And I'm just gonna like work it in and out of the eyelid, and it's gonna turn into powder. It's the craziest shit. Like I can't believe I haven't tried this sooner, but I was like kind of like turned off, you know? Like I was like, oh, I don't know if I want a liquid eye paint, but man, I missed the boat on that for sure. And now it's like totally dried down and locked down, and look, I have this like beautiful brown base for my eyes. I mean, like I love it. Like I love it. All right, so now that we have this brown base down, I'm just going to take a little bit of this Ritual Defee. This is the Eye Soot. Again, another eye formula that I absolutely love. These are great for just singles that you put on and kind of use as a one and done. I have 5 of them now. And this is in the shade Fauna. It is a slight lavendery, champagne-y type color. I'm hoping that it kind of works out in this look today, but it doesn't really matter. See, so I'm just going to put it like right over the lid. Again, a little goes a long way. I'm going to put it, oh, it actually does look really pretty over this brown. Okay, good choice. Good choice, bunny. You're good. So yeah, just a little bit of sparkle like that. I think that looks absolutely stunning. Very nice. The other one, and put it over my lid. Yeah. I'm sorry I never do anything like super dramatic, but I really like these like kind of natural special looks. Yeah. Okay. Very, very pretty. And then to kind of like round this eye out before we start putting on liner and stuff, this is the IT Cosmetics in Pearlescent. And sometimes I like, this is also like a cream stick, sort of. So I like to do just like a little bit in the inner corner and then kind of blend that out with my eye just to give it like a little bit of highlight there in the inner corner. Which is nice because this stuff also very dry, downy, like stay in place. So it's like, it's very pretty. All right. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Sephora 12 Hour Waterproof Eyeliner. I'm just going to make like a tiny, tiny wing and kind of blend that out. And then I am going to put on some of the Tower 28 mascara in the color Jet just to like finish out this look for you. I'm not sure if I said that the Tower 28 was Jet or Drift, but it is Drift. It's the brown color. But yeah, beautiful little subtle eye look here, very natural. We are going to finish up with this Olehenriksen, I think it's called Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I actually saw Laura May Beauty talk about this, and I was like, okay, I need to go try it because I love me like a tinted lip balm, and this is like an actual kind of, I don't know, treatment. It's not like an oil or anything. It's like an actual balm, so it does have like, you know, kind of that type of tip. This is actually scented. I got the color Cocoa Cream, and it has a very like yummy hot chocolatey scent to it, and I love it a lot, and it's very tinted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on for you right now. I love, guys, you know how I love like a tinted glossy lip balm. Like, you know that I raved about the YSL Candy Glaze for like a very long time, which I still think is one of the best ones out there. But if you are looking for something that's like a little bit more affordable, because that one I believe is like $39 or $40, this is like in the $20-ish range. Very, very close, guys. Same color payoff, almost more emollient-y. I don't know. It's a beautiful, luxurious feeling lip balm. Like, that's all I can say to describe it. Like, it's super, super, it's so nice. I love it so much. You know, I totally forgot to like set my fucking face. Like, totally forgot. So I'm just gonna go in with, I am so close to finishing this House Labs powder. I'm so close. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like tap it into some of my like more wet zones. I'm totally doing this in the wrong order, but I just want to like, I want to set it just a tiny bit. And the last step that I have to finish this look is, I didn't really want to talk about this one in the video because I do want to do a video of like some of my favorites, things that I've picked up as of late, and I was going to save this one, but while I was in New York in that Sephora, I picked up this Atelier. It's called the Beauty Elixir Spray, and this was in that like quick grab, like, hey, you're checking out and like look at all the stuff that you can get for like 20 bucks, and this was 20 bucks, and I was like, well, I do want to try it. I actually love this stuff. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I'm just gonna spray it a little bit on my face to like kind of set everything. And normally I would have my fan here, but I don't. I'm not in my vanity area right now. So I would normally let that dry down and then I pat it in with my sponge. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me take the mane down. So yeah, guys, that's the final look. So remember from my last video, I've got Prada on this side, I've got Cielo on this side, but you can see beautiful finish and coverage on both. I think the Westman Atelier looks absolutely stunning with this base. I'm really digging the about face and the Ritual Defeat eyes, and I love this lips gloss. Like, it is just so good. Listen, I'm gonna have everything that I put on my face today linked down below, so if you are curious, you can click on those links. I thank you so much if you happen to purchase anything. It really, really does help me out. I love you guys so much. That's all I got for you. If you could please like this video, it really does help me out. If you could comment down below if you thought any of these products applied beautifully, including these new Rephr brushes. They are fucking amazing. That would be awesome. And if you could subscribe so you can follow all of these antics, that would be the awesomest. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next one.